Welcome to a Bethlehem or Nativity scene from Central Europe. It is located in Trnava, a small city in Slovakia where its author lies. The author started his work on the scene in January 2014. There have been around 1,200 hours of work put into construction, not including research and visits of famous nativity scenes around Slovakia and Czech Republic. There are 85 figurines in the scene, including 65 human figures and 20 animal ones. 1/3 of the figures is moving. Average height of a figure is 9 centimeters. The moving parts are brought to life by 3 12-volt motors powering a number of different gears. Additionally, an electromagnet and a system of Bowden tubes is used. There are several kinds of material used. The figures are made from clay, the buildings from linden wood, and various parts of the construction are made from brass and copper sheets, plaster, acrylic paints and iron parts. The 20 small lights and lamps have voltage from 1.8 to 20 volts. The main construction is 1.2 meters in height, 1.8 meters in width, and 1 meter in depth. The motion of the figurines is accompanied by Christmas-themed music, auto-played from a car radio. The nativity scene is designed in several layers, each encompassing specific motifs. The base layer contains a centrally placed Holy Family, which is surrounded by 11 moving figurines. A child with a cross, a church dignitary, women with gifts, a shepherd with his sheep, or a boy with a whistle. The layer above contains more pastoral motifs. Adam and Eve standing under the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and a hermit. The next layer depicts buildings and selected crafts typical of the Trnava region, but also of Slovakia in general. Wine growing, agriculture, weaving and some family motives were chosen. On the topmost layer, there are some famous buildings of Trnava. The Church of St. John the Baptist, the Town Tower, the Brnolic Gate, which is a part of the best-preserved city fortifications in Slovakia, the Trinity statue, and the Trnava Fair. Probably a rarity in the world of nativity scenes is the presence of hell, located hidden in the bottom part of the construction. The whole construction is decorated with acrylic paintings on hardboard, especially the Archbishop's Palace, the Church of St. Nicholas, and Holokova Street, the birthplace of Mikuláš Schneider-Trnavský, a famous Slovak composer, conductor, and pedagogue. The Bethlehem was completed in mid-2016. It was first published on the internet before Christmas 2015. But later the movement of the figurines passing through the Church of John the Baptist was modified. Building nativity scenes as a depiction of the biblical story of the birth of Jesus Christ began to spread in the region of today's Slovakia in the 15th century. In the 18th century in Austria-Hungary, the custom became popular and became a part of folk art. In Slovakia, nativity scenes carved from wood predominated. Central Slovakian ones are one of the most beautiful, because wood carving masters mainly lived in the vicinity of rich mining towns. The scenes were characterized by a large number of carved figures and rich decorations. The author of this smaller nativity scene wanted to contribute his modest work to this rich collection of Slovak nativity scenes. Here our video ends. In the final pictures you will see the real buildings of Trnava, the town tower and the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. A brief look at the rear shows details of the technical construction.